Hi, my name is Patrick Bailey. This is my final video assignment for psychology. I hope you enjoy and thank you for watching. Thanks. I chose ADHD for my final project because I can actually relate to it personally. As a child, I was diagnosed with ADHD. ADHD is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD. ADHD is a chronic behavioral condition that has impacted over 6 million children in the United States alone. It involves an inability to sit still, having an abundance of energy, and impulsive behavior. All symptoms I actually experienced as a child. ADHD is also known for sometimes sticking with those who have been formally diagnosed throughout adulthood. It is important to know that there are many components to the diagnosis and treatment of this common psychological disorder. Some of the most common psychological and physical and behavioral symptoms include, as mentioned before, inattention, so having a difficulty paying attention, hyperactivity, having too much energy, or moving and talking too much, impulsivity, acting without thinking prior, or having difficulty with controlling self. ADHD is also linked to other mental health problems like anxiety and depression, and there are many ways to diagnose ADHD. One of them being the form of an assessment by a mental health professional. The assessments for ADHD usually involve multiple interviews, physical observation, and other diagnostic tools. Basically, ADHD is associated with the way certain neurotransmitters, so chemicals in the brain that help control your behavior and how they work, especially dopamine and norepinephrine. And this is the difference that causes changes in different attentional networks in your brain. For diagnosing ADHD, there is not a specific criterion of symptoms that patients must be showing signs of in order to be officially diagnosed with the disorder. Diagnostic is typically done in adolescence, but can also be done in adulthood. ADHD can be treated with or without the need for medication. Treatment methods for ADHD include psychological counseling, medication, skills training, education, exercise. Personally, I have tried medication for a short time when I was a child, and from what I can remember, it helped me, but only for a short time. I started acting kind of sluggish and zombie-like, so my parents tried different treatments until we found what worked better for me. This final assignment has certainly helped with refreshing my knowledge of ADHD. I've had some knowledge prior since I have personal experience with it, but it also has given me more of an insight on how professionals assess, diagnose, and treat mental health issues in general. I think I'll certainly use this information that I've learned to make my own observations in the future and be mindful of others and what they may be going through or experiencing mentally. Thank you.